Hi. So today I have this amazing guest here. She'll introduce herself.
I'm Shawini.
And I'm yours truly, Val. And on today's episode on Real Conversations, we're talking about marriage.
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah, marriage. Do you think it's worth it? Like today, like these recent times?
Well, before I even come to marriage, there was a video I was watching on TikTok, and that guy was saying how babies nowadays are becoming not as important as they were, because babies used to offer security. They used to offer a lot of things, but nowadays you have life insurance. Nowadays you have elderly homes. So children are no longer a necessity. So if children are no longer a necessity and children are
institution,
a thing in marriage, so why is marriage then important? It doubles down to marriage, because marriage is meant for giving kids.
So you feel like it has lost its meaning?
Yeah, it has, because marriage has really bad PR. If you look at it, no one is talking positively about marriage.
In fact, even the ones who are married are already giving us bad vibes.
No one is talking positively about marriage, and the ones that are doing it, they're doing it as like salvaging, but nothing is salvageable right now. Kila mtu anasema marriage is not working. The men out here, they are cheating left, right, and center.
The married men.
The married men are cheating.
Actually, we have more married men in our DMs than single men.
It gets you wonder, like, why commit to one person publicly when you clearly have eyes for other people out there?
Wondering
what's the point of marriage? Do you understand? Yeah.
Such a open marriage is crazy.
Oh yeah. So what's the point of open marriages? Why don't we just be in a situationship to date for a few years and then we get over each other? Because I know for a fact, vile tu as a human being, you won't find one person attractive forever.
But our parents did,
No! The marriages between our parents didn't last because our mothers took a lot of shit inside.
Okay.
And they were doing it for us. So I'm not gonna get out of this marriage
because of the children. And we have zero tolerance for that. We don't even have
If we look at the life your dad lived and the life your mom lived, totally different lives. And they did it because of us. So nowadays, now
zero tolerance for bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. We know too much for us to to accept bullshit. We know too much. That's the point. We know too much. So marriage, I don't think it's gonna be obsolete, because I had someone that saying marriage in offer structure, in offer stability, in offer some sort of vision. But at the end of the day, if you cannot fully commit to one person sexually, what's the point of marriage? Because then marriage won't have trust.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to find someone else attractive and given a chance you're gonna sleep with them, that is the core base of marriage.
Literally.
And you're a human being. You will find someone else attractive, and that is not a bad thing, finding someone else attractive. So marriage, what's the point of committing to one person if I'm always going to see pretty people out here?
So that brings me to the next question. Why do you think people are afraid of commitment?
That's an excellent question. I think people are afraid of commitment because of, like I said earlier, you'll find a lot of people beautiful outside here. And if you're a person that has a lot of resources, you are able to attract a lot of people. And everyone is always looking for your attention. So what's the point of committing to one person?
And you have 10.
And you have a lot down there. And then another thing, nowadays people are very much aligned to resources and money. It's no longer about emotions and love and that. So committing inakuwa ngumu sana, because I will commit to you and then I'll see someone else who is richer and I will want to commit to them as well. So it becomes hard. I'm always looking for.
So I literally saw this post on Instagram. They say if you give a man more money, he'll want to have more women. But if you give a woman more money, she does not want marriage anymore.
Yeah, she wants her freedom.
I feel like women go into marriage because of stability.
That's true.
Like they feel like maybe I'll be more stable if someone else is chipping in. But now, if I have the money, what's the point?
What's the point? When you have money, what's the point?
But then what's the point?
I was even talking about this on one of my my TikTok videos. Because as a woman, before you think of settling down with a man, make sure you have your own money. It is logical. It's common sense.
Are in order.
That's true. And then you tell us if you still want marriage. It is as simple as that. Another girl was saying on Instagram, women nowadays, and this is going to come out very harsh, women are very lazy and they want to be treated as children. They are fully fledged adults. Someone in their 40s, bado anatafuta a man with money to make decisions for her.
That
And in your 40s,
did you just call us children?
No, that lady was harsh,
so
but
harsh.
But I was
true.
watching her and I was like, yeah, she makes a lot of sense. Because huku nje kwa TikTok, you're gonna find a lady teaching women how to attract a wealthy man, how to keep a wealthy
Instead
man.
of working out, how can you make the next G-Wagon?
Exactly.
Short.
You are wondering of how you can
Our
become
priorities.
property of that man. You understand? So marriage nowadays, everyone is in marriage for like business. So it's very hard to commit to one person if you know that. Immediately nimemalizana na whatever I'm looking for in this person, I'd want to move on to the next, which is human nature. We can never commit. Commitment does not work. If you look at the jungle, do animals commit to one person? I mean, we are more or less animals.
No, they do not.
They do not commit. And I feel in the next generation, single women are gonna become. You see the way patriarchy has established itself. Single women are gonna establish themselves. Single
usually have a movement
women.
for single people.
Exactly.
And they are so against anti-marriage and anti-children. So if you have one, you stick to the one.
Yeah.
And what have you? So it's a lot. For this generation, actually,
we know too much.
Yeah,
we know, and we've
There's
seen
too much information.
Much.
Yeah, even our parents, they were actually set up. Sorry to say this, but a bad example.
Exactly.
Like you look at your mom and you're like, you tolerated that for all those years. You used to do that because now we're adults and they usually talk to us.
Yeah.
And you're like, you did that.
Imagine.
After he did that.
Imagine.
And I'm like,
and some things you even see. Me, the things I saw. Do you know it reached a point in the corner and I'm like, you can always, you can
just go.
Hey, it's never that deep.
And
then she's like, no, you guys
for my
need stability,
children.
need a father figure. I'm like, girl.
But right now, father figures are there in the must. Tutatafuta hizo figures uko kwenye.
But a child ni important sana akuwe na a man in her life, someone that can offer authority because it's psychological, I think. But then again, at what cost?
Yeah.
If you are putting your life on the line so that your child can have a father figure, it really does not make sense because then they won't have a mother figure, isn't it? But if that guy is providing, I'd say the least he can do is provide. If he's providing authority and even financial, support, you can always have him in the house because at the end of the day, your child is going to need a father as well as a mother.
So do you feel like women have more to lose in marriages as compared to men?
I'd say yes.
I'd say absolutely. Like we usually have a lot more to lose because your life goes on standstill and his work, you're always cleaning and he's going to work. See, there's always so much on your plate.
Exactly.
You're the one who's bearing the children. And he gets to go on with his life. So
I think
it's a tall order, so you have to decide whether it's worth it or not.
Lose a lot because a man just needs to walk out there. No one will even sense.
He actually just needs money. If they have money, that's it for
them. That's it. Women lose a lot in marriages, especially married women with kids. Their life will always start with it's no longer about her. It's always about the kids and then her. So your life is gonna be derailed a little bit if you're in an unhealthy marriage. Yeah. Not to dispute, but there are healthy marriages.
Sure.
Yeah, I think
I was about to make that point because maybe some people are fulfilled in those marriages.
Yeah. If you meet a nice man. Is
it about nice man or a wealthy nice man? Should we start with wealthy?
Wealthy nice man.
Wealthy, kind.
Yeah, kindness.
Make sure you have a kind partner.
Kindness.
Oh my goodness.
Kindness is a big deal.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, if you meet a kind person, because I believe women have a lot of emotional I don't know, intelligence or maturity.
Sure, true.
Ndo maana tunaambiwa when you want to get into a marriage, look for a kind man. It's never about look for a kind woman, because I think it's already instilled in us. Really kind. So yeah, look for a kind man, a reasonable man, and a wealthy.
So you feel like
not even wealthy per se, someone that can it's generous man.
Someone with half money and they want to give you a penny. So kind of look for a kind and generous man.
Yeah, kind and generous. Who's respectful to you, women in general. Because I think a lot of our mothers' marriages, they were not considering a man that is respectful to women. You'd marry someone
for stability.
Exactly. And then you'd see the way they are talking about women and you're like, that's your husband. They think women are less. They think women are, they cannot make their own decisions.
Yeah. They're literally our biggest creatures.
Yeah, it's hard.
Sorry to say.
So look for a man that is respectful to women in general. Yeah. And kind.
So if we look at the pros and the cons, do you think marriage is beneficial to women today?
In today's world, not unless you're benefiting, like I said, monetary wise, it's not beneficial in any other way. How else is it beneficial if you're not? If you're getting stability, money, direction, and purpose and structure from that marriage, then you're not getting anything else. Because the moment you give birth, that's on you.
Yes,
that puts a stop on your life, you know. The moment you get married to a toxic person, it takes a lot from you than it gives. Now, not unless you're getting, some monetary value, a structure. Yeah, it takes a lot from women. I don't think there's a lot of pros.
Made for men, actually, more than just for women.
In this patriarchal system, I think the way they made religion, they made marriage to serve them. Wanataka tu mbochi.
A laborer
for free.
So do you think love alone can sustain marriage? Because I know where your question is going. It cannot. Oh my God, it cannot. Oh, it cannot. There's so much more to consider.
Hey, there's a lot to
get into marriage. Oh my God.
Because if marriage alone could, if love alone could sustain marriage, we would have a lot of people who are married right now and they met in high school because that was real love. Mtu anakata na makeup na dini umeparara. The guy does not even have money, but you love each other. You feel like you're dying because of these emotions. But why are you not together anymore? Because
so
love alone.
Other factors.
Yeah, a lot of factors. Maturity. We have ambitions. We have structure. We have
money,
character,
vision, and leadership. It is just my experience, but I feel like today's men are a little bit lacking. Not all of them though. Lacking on the aspect of leadership.
Yeah.
CJ, they just want to be treated like princess. They're like, sister, who is supposed to step up? So tukianza kuangalia hizo dynamics, you end up.
It becomes tricky, especially where we are, the region of the country. Mali tuko right now. A lot of men are princes. They are sassy. Oh my God. I don't know, we are bringing. Unajua, the moment a woman gives birth to a son, he's treated like, oh my God, a son, an heir to our, to our throne.
Oh my God.
So from that moment on, a son is treated like someone who is a better gender, a superior gender. So his upbringing, mpaka akue adult, amezoea kupatiwa kila kitu, so he becomes sassy, amezoea kuprovidiwa. That is why women, mali tuko by the way, women are very masculine. Women are looking for money.
Yeah, you have to step up because what else is there?
Yeah, and a lot of women are single mothers because they don't want to take responsibility. They are sassy. They always drinking.
We have so many. Actually, like out of 100, we have 99 deadbeats. Like look at the math.
It's crazy. Yeah.
I feel like right now, if we had male perspective here, to go to Shabingo.
No, Byron. No. But it's true. It is true. We have a lot of deadbeats and a lot of sassy men. Yeah. I don't think leadership is a very strong value instilled in them as it was earlier on. Because Kenya wanainstiliwa right now, it's toxicity, toxic masculinity. Unaambiwa ati, do not confess your feelings to a woman. Do not propose. Do you know they are told not to propose?
Wait, so what? They should not?
They should not go on one knee, down on one knee.
What family?
Wanafaa, will you marry me? Utanioa ama they're told to give you pregnancy.
Oh, so you
They're
decide
told
whether
it's
you are
okay,
married or
yes.
not.
Yeah.
See, that goes back to lack of commitment. Like,
Yeah.
they're keeping the door
Lack of-
open.
exactly.
They're not so committed.
They're not so committed.
They can still go out.
They want to be wishy-washy.
Yeah.
Wanaweza kuja wakitaka, wanaweza enda wakitaka. What is instilled in men right now, I think, ni hiyo toxic masculinity. And I really hope itakam kuisha. I really hope men are going to see life as it is. Kwa sababu ukiambiwa not confess your feelings to a woman, treat a woman like a child. In the day and age that we are going to,
We're supposed to be partners,
we're supposed to be partners, and women are smart, like you. Women are, able like you. I mean, we are able differently. Uko na masculine energy, but still we can come, and form a partnership.
Yeah, sure.
It's not like I'm lesser than you. Being told that a woman is lesser than you and you accept it, that makes you a toxic man.
Person.
A toxic by a person. Yeah.
So, like, to honor more standards as compared to our mothers. before
Yeah, of course,
us.
our standards are higher.
Yes, I do.
We
You
know
think these
more.
modern standards are making marriage harder because siku hizi utasikia kwa nyumba sitapika.
Of course they're making it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are making marriages harder because look at the fundamentals of marriage. A woman is supposed to clean. A woman is supposed to be left home. A woman is supposed to a woman. But right now
less than.
we are making money,
Yeah.
just like men are doing. We are making decisions. We are bolder. We are in the boardrooms. Those standards have made marriage so hard, and the men that have character are the ones that are winning.
Sure.
If you have leadership, if you have money, if you are ambitious,
Structure.
that is, if you have structure, if you offer, authority,
vision.
you have a vision.
Sure.
Those are the kind of men that are in marriages right now. But if you lack those and you're following toxic masculinity, marriage is no longer working. Women's standards are higher. Yeah.
So which brings me to this question. Why do you think the divorce rates are increasing? Because every day tunasikianga tuliachana na wewe.
And then the US divorce
Yeah.
rate says equals to 51%.
See,
I'm gonna look at it.
yeah, like there's so
At it-
many divorces.
The moment you're married, there's a 50% chance you're gonna get divorced. Do you know how crazy that is?
After how long?
At 50% ni kama like you won't last a year or two.
Oh dear Lord.
That is why you have things like prenup. Ati the moment tunaachana, property yangu inakuwa safe.
So you feel
that is such a bizarre thing. Imagine now you're in love with someone kabisa, watu huoni kama mtawahi achana. Alafu mna sign kitu inaitwa prenup, ati just to protect my assets. I mean, what are we doing here? It's like we're wasting each other's time for some few years and then to achane and then my property is going to be safe. It's so crazy. So divorce rates, back to your question. Divorce rates are obviously higher, and it's because we know more and we have seen a lot of people talking about, like I said, marriage has really bad PR.
Sure.
Really bad PR.
We have so little people talking about how marriage works actually.
Yeah. And the ones that do, it looks like a joke. That a marriage work, sijui ni Jesus. What the hell?
So I feel like
Do you have your cousin pregnant?
Jesus.
And you're denying it?
Yeah.
To marriage, marriage is so tricky.
I feel like because our generation right now is already messed up about this marriage thing. Like our children's children,
Marriage is not gonna. It's not gonna.
like marriage is going to
It's
be
gonna
like
be
our
obsolete.
history. Yeah.
It's gonna be the way babies are becoming obsolete. It's really quite interesting, by the way, to see how the next generation is gonna handle these children. Because nowadays, I think a lot of people that are getting babies, oops, I wasn't ready,
Prepared,
but it just came, and then you're saying it's the best thing that has ever happened to your life. Na ulikuwa unalia ukisema, oh my god. But now, I'm really curious to see how it's going to play out. Because you see, by the way, is it in Japan ama ni Korea, watu walikuwa wanapatiwa subsidies. Pampers ni free. Sijui healthcare, I don't know, a lot of subsidies. So that
they're not having children?
Yeah, they're not having children. It's so low. Their birth rate is very low. And they don't care. They don't care. Women there, they're not having kids. Because they're looking at the pros and cons. The math is not mathing. Why should I have why should I put my life on the line for the rest of my life? It does not stop from the ward. It does not stop at the hospital.
Oh my god, it begins.
It begins there. Your life will always be on the line.
Yeah.
So it does not make a lot of sense. But if you happen to have one, you say it's the best thing that has ever happened to you. So it becomes conflicting.
Yes. So Winnie, do you think like social media is negatively affecting our image of marriage?
Yeah, to a great extent, because all the information we have about marriage is coming from social media.
Negative.
And even mainstream media, because they're always about, you know, divorce rates, they're reporting data to us. So social media has really impacted how we see marriage. Unaambiwa ati watu wanakaa marriage goals, unaangalia unaona wow. God when,
a few moments later. Wako headlines.
They split up.
You're like,
and then they are moving on. It's marriages may destroy sana sana na social media, because I think zilikuwa zina flourish even in our parents. Marriages were doing well because we didn't have social media. Women did not know their fellow women are also going through the same thing that they are. If they knew,
oh my God,
marriage ingeendelea. You want to tell me your husband is also a drunkard? Even mine is a drunkard. Let's move. But because they didn't have information.
Even social media in expose even the cheaters.
That's true.
We had a trend about he's your man. He's also my man. Like that fiasco where maybe someone posted their man and I forgot comment section. But I put on a chest.
Small world. Small world. Brian, it's a small world. Okay, guys.
So yeah, social media. It has really negatively affected marriage.
It has. Do you think kama tungekuwa na social media right now, tungekuwa na nini, like birth rates ingekuwa higher, marriages pia zingeongezeka? What do you think?
I think apart from social media, our own experiences, like in our day-to-day life, was already negatively affecting us. Because you say you look at your mom, like your direct connection to marriage, and you're like, I don't want to be treated like that when I grow up.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Like, if the man, I would not treat my wife like that. So already, it is still the same direction actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not just about social media. The
social media
examples,
has just amplified
I think we have some great examples of that.
Yeah, it has bad.
That does not include tolerance.
Even in church. Any marriage is just, I don't know who's gonna salvage marriage. It has bad PR. What I say marriage peke yake, relationships. Because now you need to have a relationship before you get married. If we look at the relationships nowadays on social media, in real life, people that you know that are dating, you know them like individually, you know what they're doing
behind the relationship. You're like, this won't work. So do you think these gender roles are confusing modern marriages?
Yeah, of course, definitely, because right now, initially, women roles were, more in the house, homemakers, nurturers, but right now we're also going out there and making, a living. So gender roles nowadays are conflicting because I don't think a lot of men are bought into the idea of they can also stay at home and look at children, look after children, hey, will you? Look after kids. So it's conflicting because, like we had said earlier, when you're dating someone, maybe a fellow teacher, then when they work a classroom, when you come home, what happens? Does he still expect you to cook, to clean, to do homework for the kids? Like what happens? It becomes really hard, and then he just sits. Gender roles. I can't watch TV, and then because you're the woman.
And you're still expected to contribute actually.
Of course, because you're making money. I can't pay rent and then you can do shopping. It becomes hard. Because unless now we come up with a way.
We feel if you're a modern man, look for a modern woman. If you're a traditional man, please look for a traditional woman.
Simple.
Stop conflicting these things. Stop creating chaos.
Traditional man and a modern woman. Unfortunately, a lot of men are traditional. I don't know, but your stories are this expectation that they have. I wanaonanga tu a woman should. You need to look for a woman who can and will willingly follow.
So is the idea of forever realistic today?
No, it's not. Oh my god. Every question. No.
There's nothing you're saying yes.
But forever is actually because in as much as marriage has bad PR, there are people who've lived forever-ish, kind of, the old ones, and they still respect each other and love each other. They're like the 10%, the God's favorite ones. I think forever is still realistic, but it takes a lot of work, unimaginable, a lot of work, because unaweza kaa na mtu in a marriage, you love them, they're kind to you, they're respectful to you, and then they've settled, they know this is my person. So what else do they look for? They just move on.
I think let's vibe until we're never.
So forever is not realistic?
I think it's realistic because from experiences. I think you had someone you thought like, this is your forever, man. Love, where is the forever now?
We can explain.
So I feel like forever is today. Let's do today. Until
a day at a time.
Yeah.
But a day at a time, how are you able to build stability from a day at a time perspective?
But is it really realistic? Like, come on.
Okay, if you look at it logically and how human beings have behavioral patterns, it's not realistic, but it's doable. And that is the approach you need to go with.
I need examples.
Barack Obama and Michelle.
Oh. Just scandals out with them.
Yeah. Okay. They are so intact.
Even you mentioned a power couple. Yeah. And we're ordinary people.
Oh yeah.
Okay, not for every day, but so you think we should make sure we have
you know, when you're approaching marriage, because marriage becomes your whole life and it really changes the trajectory of your life.
Like a 360.
Exactly. So ukitaka when you want to get into a marriage, you need to go inside that marriage with a forever mentality. Exactly, forever mindset, so that it can be beneficial to you.
But sasa pia ukiingia na hiyo forever mindset, alafu ukifika huko uanze kupigwa, like it is toxic.
Now then you have to reconsider.
So you see,
but you can't get into a marriage saying, it's not going anywhere, because you won't even make investments, you won't make, you won't even have kids, because unajua hapa tu ni
so it's a mentality thing, like kama niko like a positive mentality.
Yeah, exactly. Forever mentality. It's not realistic, but it's a must for you. Actually, before ukiingia kwa marriage, just have that forever mentality, so that you can have a direct, I don't know, you can have a tunnel vision together with your partner. Same way we want to do this together, we want to do this together. Yeah. So have that forever at the back of your head. It's not realistic. Unaolewa leo kesho unaona type yako. You need to manage.
So what scares you most about marriage?
Honestly, how it affects you completely. And then how human beings have autonomy. I can know you today and then tomorrow you become a
whole different person.
Hey, it is so scary.
God. Yeah, that's scary.
It is so scary. So it is a risky venture. It scares me. Every day you wake up, it's a risk. You step outside that, it's a risk. So marriage is so risky, especially because you're dealing with someone who goes to work, someone who has their own brain,
free will,
someone who has their own free will. They can wake up today and not love you anymore.
Oh my God, that is scary for me as well. Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Like you woke up and you didn't feel me. And I came here with the forever mindset.
Yeah, because you have to. Otherwise, that's not a marriage, that is a situation.
Oh my God.
Marriage is, I do till death do us part.
But is that true really now?
No, it's not. It's not
realistic. Finances do us part.
Until finances do us until character flaws, until disrespect, unkindness, lack of ambition, lack of respect,
lack of consideration
do us part.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So my final take. Would you still recommend marriage?
100%.
You won't.
You know, in as much as marriage has really bad PR,
Mm-hmm.
I swear if it works,
Mm-hmm.
it really works for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because now you have a partner for life.
Mm-hmm.
You have someone who knows you, who knows your darkness, who knows your light, and then
still
choose
chooses to
you.
stay.
I know, forever with you, and then they hold your hand forever.
Oh, that sounds cute.
Ah, that is cute. You see, it's cute. But then when you come to the ground, it's a bit shaky. Marriage has a lot of bad PR, and the way human beings are made, yani tunaonanga tu utaona mtu anakaa vizuri, the next minute utaona mtu anakaa kona a lot of money than your person. Yo, I'd recommend marriage, but if you're ready for it, I think. I don't know how you get to say that you're ready though. How are
It's
you?
a
How do you
50-50 thing.
know?
Yeah.
So if I came
It
to you
depends.
today and I told you there's this guy I like and I want to get married to him, what would you tell me?
Are you sure you want
Miss Shannon!
me? Are you sure you want me?
What's your advice?
My advice, you want to get married today.
Yeah, I really like
I'll give you just like him.
No, I love him. He has a good values and he has a vision.
How does he make you feel?
He makes me feel special.
Special. Every single day.
So most of the days.
That's a bad. That's a bad. No, it's a no. I feel
So
like
every day you should make you special every day.
it should make you feel.
every day without fail.
Yes.
Okay. Now
How does he make you feel about yourself? That is very important.
Okay, does he lower my self-esteem?
Yes, exactly.
What if
does
he
bring you
doesn't?
down? Does he bring you down?
What if he doesn't? What if he brings me up? And
That's a good thing.
It's a
yes,
good thing.
because you know we're talking about a forever thing.
Yeah.
So if he's someone who brings you down, dear Lord, after forever, what will be remaining?
Maybe I won't be there.
What will be remaining today? So
what if he makes me feel confident,
how do
loved?
you feel? How do you feel around him? Do you feel like you can conquer the world? Do you feel belittled?
What if I say yes to that as well?
Go for it, Mama.
Yeah.
Love is a beautiful thing.
That's a real thing.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
You have that for someone.
God when. But I hope I do.
Where the hell is my husband? Tutu. Okay. So I think I might recommend marriage. Kama kuna conditions zishapitizwa pale and have been met. Because you can't just say I want to get married because it's about
People are
time.
doing it.
Yeah. I am getting old.
Yeah.
Yada yada. So there has to be conditions. Make sure you have conditions that have to be met. For
You have
to
a
decide.
list that
Yes.
they
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And you also work on yourself because people look for I'm looking for someone who's like this, but you're not.
You're not.
Yeah, you're not working
Oh
on
my God,
yourself.
that's deep.
Yeah, you need to. If you're looking for someone that is kind, you also need to be kind.
kind.
It goes without.
But I think before we even talk about marriage, we should talk about make sure you're working on yourself.
Exactly.
Make sure you're complete before you get into someone else. You can't go half-half
Exactly.
and expect them to complete you.
Exactly.
So that is why maybe the marriage does not work because people are no longer working on themselves.
That's true. They're just looking for people.
Yeah,
to
they're just
complete them.
looking, and you're forgetting as within, so without. So it has to be
Wow,
within
yeah,
first.
that's true.
Yes.
Need to work on yourself.
Work on yourself first before you think about marriage.
Yeah.
That way maybe it might be fulfilling. But I feel like the idea of having someone who backs me, like someone to hold me at night after a long day, sounds nice.
And someone that is not in the same staff room as Yo, I will get someone who is
Thank you.
I will get someone who
You're
is not in
nice.
the Yo, get a different profession.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Marriage is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Love is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's fundamental to us. Like it is who we are. We are
As
love.
human
We are
beings.
married.
We're not meant to be highlands though.
Not
we need
true.
people.
We need
people.
a community.
Yeah.
And someone that is your partner for life. That thing is so.
And they're intentional about it.
They're intentional about you.
Oh my God, that's nice.
In a fairy tale, but when it works in real life, it's the best.
I think we should just stay
ever.
delusional because if we start becoming realistic,
Maybe you
we will not enter.
depression. Yeah, but when you look at marriage right now, okay, it's not realistic. It's not realistic. But lazima to maintain because of our society is not ready for that conversation. We need to uphold it still.
Yeah.
Tukisema marriage is bad, nini. We look like we are out of touch with reality.
Sure.
But it is good if you are ready for it and if you're intentional. But still, it has really bad PR and goodness, God help us.
But don't worry, I'll come back as the good example.
I know.
Yes, we should. Yes.
Oh, okay. Also me.
Yes, I'm also praying for that as well.
Pray harder.
Okay. I will.
Thank you, girl.
Okay. So that was it for today's episode on Real Conversations. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.